We have Professor KG Pradeep, who is the organizer of APTM conference. I would say one of the best conferences happened this year. And yeah, hello Professor, how are you doing?
Yes,
And
I'm
you
doing
look
very
so
well.
quite relaxed now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm relaxed from day one of the
Okay.
conference.
What inspired the theme of this year's conference, Professor?
Okay, so let me briefly explain. This equipment of atom probe tomography is a most advanced, sophisticated microscope. So in India, the modern generation atom probe existed only at IIT Madras, where it was a consortium-based national facility. So we had 6 IITs, 2 national labs as partners, and we have been running it successfully for the last 7 years. And every year I used to conduct the NFAPT annual day lecture on the day of its inauguration. But this year we thought, since we have done successfully 7 years, we should bring the international conference, which is what we did now, which is atom probe tomography and microscopy. So to brief about it, this conference has never been held in India in the past 73 years. So even though it started in 1952, India was never in the picture. But since we have been doing a lot of national service, and I'm one of the Indians attending the conference for the past 15 years, we applied for bidding in the year 2023, and we were defending of hosting this conference, and we became successful. So they awarded us 2 years back because this is a biannual conference, and as a virtue of it, we did the conference this year.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. What impact do you hope this event will have on the community or this industry?
So as I said, this conference, even though existed from 1952, it was never been in India, and I am the only Indian attending this conference for the past 15 years or more. The community thought India is really not doing atomic scale microscopy until now.
Okay.
So having done the conference, this is the first time at least 60 international eminent scientists have come to India, and this is the first time they have been to Chennai, IIT Madras as well as India. And at least 60 of them visited our labs, and they were super impressed with what we have been doing. And as you just see there, this is a microscope that I am building myself from the scratch, which is an atom resolving microscope, and this hardly 3 institutes in the world have. And now we have brought it, or we built it ourselves, and this is something this community has seen physically, and they all now are expecting to have a collaboration with IIT Madras, with our group in particular, because some of the microscopes that you see, these are absolutely unique, and therefore for atomic scale microscopy, we believe in the world map of microscopy at atomic scale, India has made its mark by doing this conference.
Okay, so that is how it is. I think, how does this conference stand out from previous editions or any similar events?
So this level of conference, what we have done now, it has never happened in India.
Okay.
We used to do the annual day event, which is a national level event.
Okay.
All our 6 IIT partners and 2 national labs, they visit us, and I bring one eminent speaker on this field to come every year to give a talk.
Okay.
And of course we present our activities, but that was not at a global level where we could demonstrate what India is doing.
Okay.
But this time we had roughly 120 international applications of participants and roughly 100 Indian participants, with 13 companies, full microscopy companies, were sponsoring the event, and with all their funding we did it, so it gave a visibility. Out of the 13 companies, 5 of them, they don't even have a base in India.
Okay.
They just flew directly from Switzerland, Germany, Japan, and because we have used some of their tools in the microscope that we are building, they were glad to be here, and therefore I think it's a trend that's being set on this level of domain, which India has never done in the past.
Okay. Okay. I think it's been sleepless days, right? So, and what is the biggest challenge you faced in organizing this conference, Professor?
So, yeah, as you rightly said, but I think I'm still fresh to do another conference. It takes a lot of effort because the team that I had was 25 young volunteers, and they have never seen international conference in their life before.
Oh.
So we have done national level events every year. They have been helping in all the activities, but international is something else.
Okay. And what are you most proud of achieving through this event?
So like I said, when this kind of a microscope evolved in 50s, there was one Indian who moved from Delhi to US to be able to even see this microscope.
Okay.
And subsequently, generations after generations were trying to do something, but as I said, nobody could do it.
Okay.
Since this is a biannual, highly prestigious conference, India had never even bid for the conference in the previous years.
Okay.
So while I was planning to make my bidding 2 years back, I think the chance were very less because Australia was bidding for past 2 years, and it was almost clear to everybody Australians are getting it. In spite of that, I made my request. The committee considered our request because I am leading a national facility.
Okay.
And as we did the bidding, the Australians who wanted to host, they also felt our bidding is better than what they could do.
Yeah.
And in a way, they awarded it, and that itself is a big honor.
Okay.
Because, as I said, in 70 years, if somebody couldn't do, and you want to do it with the full energy,
Okay.
and then while you know that Australians are competing,
Right.
so the magnitude is like this. The last time when the conference happened in Belgium, I was the only Indian,
Okay.
and my postdoc was with me, and there were 40 Australians. And now you're bidding for 40 Australians versus 2 Indians, and then you want to secure the position of hosting it.
Okay.
I think that gave me a biggest satisfaction when every international participant having attended the conference were completely taken by surprise with the Indian hospitality,
Okay.
the amount of effort that Indian scientists are doing in doing this kind of a microscopy in terms of outcome.
Okay.
Because even though we had presentations from all international people, we also had a presentation showcasing our own results. I mean, I didn't present, but of course, all my partners were institutes. We had the invited lecture from them, from their institute. They presented. This gave them the opportunity for the world to see what is happening at IIT Madras.
Okay.
And there gives me the biggest satisfaction. So 3 of my former students who are now leading scientists in different national labs in the world, in Oxford University, in Japan, they were presenting their work.
Okay.
And of course that showed that we are, so it's an indication to the world
Okay.
that we are not behind in this field, and we are up there, and we are making a mark.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where I get the most satisfaction.
Okay. And how do you find the support of Office of Global Engagement in organizing this conference?
I'd say at the outset, for this conference to have been successful, we needed global engagement.
Oh,
If global engagement is not there, I don't think we are getting a visa.
Oh, I think like that is
If we are not getting a visa, I don't think we'll be able to do it. I have some points to add, having done this completely with the full experience of what it takes to make this level of conference, because managing 120 international guests and 100 Indian guests,
Yeah.
and hosting it not in the campus but in the research park, it takes a lot of effort.
Right.
And I would say your effort was great, really
Thank you.
appreciate it, and you did a good job for us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your suggestion, Professor. And thank you.